Okay, so here we are. I don't know this road. I don't know how deep that water is. I don't even know if the road is still there. So what are we going to do? Time to make a plan. Okay, so this is what we've come across. This is what we're going to try and get through. I guess the first thing we need to talk about is our vehicle. I think it's unwise for anybody to take a vehicle through water higher than the top of the wheel arches. Now that's a general rule of thumb for me, anyway. But some vehicles are better set up for it. This one I'm going to show you a couple of bits and pieces that make it just a little bit more capable. But try and remember that your vehicle needs to breathe just like you do. So the air filter, the air intake on your car, on your vehicle, will normally be on top of the engine. And that's where your car breathes in. And then your exhaust is where your car breathes out. Now, your vehicle has to be able to do both of those things. It can hold its breath for a period of time, just like we can. Now, it breathes in through the air intake in the engine, the air filter, and it breathes out through the exhaust pipe. I'll walk you around the truck and let's just see how well equipped it is to be able to do both of those things. So as we drive through the water then, the exhaust is where your vehicle is breathing out. Here's where my air filter is on the Land Rover. The air intake for the engine, this is where the engine breathes from, is just above the wheel arch. You know, so you can see just at a glance that the air intake on this vehicle is probably somewhere around 36 inches off the ground, so up to about here. So this vehicle is a little bit better equipped to drive through deep water, but as a rule of thumb, once you get over the top of the wheels, top of the wheel arch, you know, it's only a matter of time before you'll get yourself in trouble. That's where your vehicle breathes in. Wow, so I've no idea at all whether I can get along this road or not, you know, and how far it's flooded and how deep it is. So what I've decided to do is to walk it, but there's a couple of bits and pieces that we need to do before we enter into water that we just don't know anything about. So first is I'm going to make myself a flotation device, or, you know, if you've got a life preserver, a life jacket, something like that. You know, if I get swept off on my feet and the water looks like it could be pretty quick up there, then I want to be able to fall down onto something that's going to keep my head, my face, my mouth out of the water. So I'm going to knock up a little flotation device and a pole. I need a nice sturdy pole so that I've got something to kind of tap the ground in front of me, know what's there. I mean, the road may not even be there at all, it may be completely washed away, but this is the only way to know whether we can get this truck through this water. So the dry bag that I normally carry my waterproofs in, this is going to be my flotation device. I'm going to fill this up with air, put it in this little pack, and then put it on, carry it on my front. And this is hopefully going to keep me afloat if I fall over. Just putting my waterproof jacket on. I've taken my fleece off and my other coat, because like I say, when I get back I'm probably going to need something warm. The other thing is, without heavy clothes on, if I was to fall over and needed to kind of swim, I'm a lot more able to do it without heavy clothes filling up with water and dragging me down. I've literally just got a t-shirt and this Gore-Tex jacket on. Quite mobile, you know, got good mobility. This is my dry bag, just going to fill it up with air. What I'm going to do with this is wear it on my front. So if I lose my footing, I'm instantly down on my tummy and my head and my face are above the water. Well, that little exercise, that just saved me and the truck. Once you get up there, the road has been washed away. It's sort of, you're walking on the road for about 50 or 60 feet, and then suddenly you can feel underneath your feet the road surface has been completely washed away, and it drops down another 18 inches, 2 feet. So getting out, finding yourself a pole, tapping the ground underfoot, making sure that it's still there, has saved me, and it's saved my old truck. We're not driving down this road, people. There's a really good old saying that springs to mind. Survival training is entered into willingly. The survival situation is to be avoided at all costs. We found ourselves another road. It's a good road. We're heading home safe and sound. Thanks for tagging along. As always, YouTube, any comments? Love to hear them. Thanks soon.